Hi everyone, welcome to a quick channel update video. I just wanted to put this together for you real fast. I know I did a channel update just a few days ago. It was an April Fool's thing. It didn't really have any kind of actual update. But we just hit 3,000 subscribers here on the channel, and if you know anything about me, and if you've been around for a while, you know that I love to celebrate really anything and everything that I can. And so I know some people have 30,000 subs, some have 300,000, some have 3 million. And that's fine, that's cool. I hope to celebrate those markers one day. But today I'm just really excited to hit that 3K mark. I think a lot of it had to do with the last 2 or 3 days, me getting early access to the Utopia DLC and the Banks patch. And I got about 200 or 300 subscribers just like in the last few days, which is kind of above and beyond what I normally get. So that's super cool to see. I'm so glad so many people liked the game and liked watching the series that I put together. That's definitely going to continue into the future. But what I like to do with these channel updates is just talk a little bit about myself, about the channel, and kind of what you can expect for the future. So I am 34 years old, just turned 34 in February, a little while ago. And oh boy. I am a father and been married for about 10 years now. Have a 2.5-year-old little boy. I work in the games industry. I'm a game designer at a company called Greybox. You may have heard of them. They have done games like Dreadnought, currently working on right now with, what company is it? Jaeger over in Germany. I knew it. See, I have a list of things to say and kind of an outline, and of course the outline doesn't say specific names and stuff, and so I'm just meant to remember them as I am just off the cuff talking. So anyway, Dreadnought and Grey Goo, an RTS that was released not too long ago, and some other titles that are up and coming. Anyway, I'm a game designer for them. I've been in the industry for about 7 years now, and I figured YouTube would just be a really cool place to kind of extend my love for playing games and sharing them with the community. I've been on YouTube now for a couple years. Didn't really do it very seriously at the beginning. Now I try to do 4 to 5 episodes of something each week. Usually that means one a day or one every other day. Sometimes I get really in the mood, kind of like with the Stellaris Utopia, knowing that a lot of people wanted to see that stuff, and so I did like 3 back-to-back episodes, like, you know, 3 days in a row, 3 episodes each day kind of thing. That is not what normally happens on the channel because it is just a hobby, basically. Something that I do after the wife and kid have gone to sleep and it's 2 or 3 in the morning and I'm not ready for bed yet. Kind of like right now, actually. It's very early in the morning. Man, just look at the mountains. They look so good. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I love playing all kinds of games, and I typically play everything. Maybe not sports games. Maybe the occasional racing game, but tons of strategy, action, RPG games. How do I kick again? There you go. It's taking me a little bit. Let's go past you. Please don't die. Thank you. Anyway, I like to play all kinds of games, mostly just so that I'm gonna die right here. Nope. I'm alive. Just so that I can learn, basically, as much as I can. There we go. That's what I was going for. About all different kinds of genres. And use those better in my job. Anyway, that's just a little bit about me. If you guys have any questions about me personally, please feel free to ask. I don't mind sharing that kind of stuff. I might not get into too personal details, but yeah, I don't mind talking about that kind of stuff. So as far as the channel goes, for the most part, you're always going to find me playing games in kind of a relaxed, easygoing manner. I don't min-max too much. I'm much more about the experience, about telling a good story, and about having fun. Sometimes that does mean min-maxing, but not always. Boy, do I really want to go fight a boss while trying to just talk about myself in the channel. Let's give it a shot. May not work out too well. So on the channel, I always try to keep it family friendly, unless I kind of tell you first and foremost in the video that it's not going to be. I do this just because I know that there are not a lot of channels out there that try to keep it so that if you have kids, or if you have grandparents that live with you, or whatever, and you don't want them listening to somebody screaming a bunch or yelling a bunch of, foul things at other people, or, who banged whose mom on Call of Duty kind of stuff, I try to keep that all to a minimum or non-existent at all. So just know that you can always have this channel on if you got like a big screen on or whatnot, and you want to watch some gaming content. You can always do that on the channel. I didn't think this through. I'm not going to be able to concentrate at all, I don't think. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and throw. Oh no. Where's my fist? There it is. So as far as what's coming for the channel in the future, definitely a lot more Stellaris. If you did find my Stellaris gameplay series, you would be interested to know I also have a mod spotlight series that I do once every few weeks. Don't, please. Okay. Where basically okay, here we go. Let's get this in here. Nope, almost died. Great. I do have my hidden blessing. Let's go ahead and use it. Oh, that's not what that doesn't do what I thought it did. Okay, I'm alright. So yes, I have the Stellaris gameplay series. I always have one of those going. And I have a Stellaris mod spotlight series that covers kind of like the best mods of the kind of past week or two. And that's been extremely successful. That's where I think most of my subscribers have come from. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. It is hard to talk and play at the same time, especially a game like this. So as far as other series going, I've thought about starting up some EU4 on the channel because it's another Paradox game. It's very similar in a lot of ways as well, and it's really good for telling emergent stories. Crusader Kings 2, another game that I've thought about, but I haven't really played that game in such a long time that I don't think I could do it service, basically. It is extremely good, though, for just kind of telling a really ridiculous story, As far as, other games that are a bit different, I do kind of want to play... Oh, I messed that up. I do want to play through the Dark Souls games. I've put hundreds of hours into Dark Souls, and while they don't tell emergent stories, I feel like they actually do have quite good stories that if you search and look for them, they're very good, and they're very tragic, and they're often worth diving into. And there are definitely a lot of channels that do that really, really well. But it's something that I've wanted to do, especially now that the last DLC for the last Dark Souls game, at least for a long time, is out. I feel like that's something that I would like to do. Just historically, I have a problem finishing games on my own and also for the channel. I tend to, play games just to the point where, like, hey, you know what? I feel like I know enough about this to have a really good conversation. I'm trying to get past that part, which is why I'm playing fast on Stellaris, and I would probably play very fast on, like, EU4 or something like that as well. Here we go. Perfect. Throw some fireballs. This is gonna happen right here. Look at that stagger. Look at that stagger. Uh-oh. Am I dead? Please don't die. Wow. How sad. How sad. Anyway, I definitely like playing games that people want to watch, because part of the reason that I do this is to share a passion, and obviously a lot of people that watch my channel now are passionate about Stellaris, which is fantastic, and I want to know what the other passions are as well, because maybe you guys know some amazing game that I don't know about, and that I just need to play, and so I want to do that. So if you got anything you guys want to see me play and have suggestions for, let me know. I also do a lot of tutorials and teaching, like Dwarf Fortress. I have I have 1 or 2 Dwarf Fortress tutorial videos, or series actually, where I kind of talk about the early game and what you really need to do in the early game to have the best possible experience. And I have another series going on right now that's Dwarf Fortress, where I'm challenging myself to build like a tower, basically, where the goal is to build dwarves in the tower instead of underground, because they like to live underground. So I was like, well, that's not something I want to do, so let's build in a tower instead. Anyway, that's what's coming for the next few months, probably. Again, most of my video recording happens late at night, usually starting about 1 or 2 in the morning. I have a co-op series I'm currently doing on Grim Dawn because I love action RPGs, Diablo-style games as well. So that's kind of going. That's very casual, though. We don't have a really hard set schedule for that. I should heal. There we go. Nope, not today. Won't get that jump attack on me today. Anyway, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and beat Udix Gundyr now, and then wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this quick update. Please let me know if there's anything that you'd like to know about me, and I'll probably share it. Probably. I'll see you next time.